Hello Pisces, Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now remember, this is a weekly astrological update, so it ranges from the 8th until the 14th. I implore you to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign video as it paints a clearer picture of what you'll actually be dealing with for the week. Now, if you don't know your sun, moon, or rising and you require a you require a natal chart analysis or even a tarot reading, I'm available. You can contact me on Facebook Messenger, or you can email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Now, I implore you to dive into Mental Chatter Musings monthly newsletter. This month, we spotlight creative genius and Essence best-selling author Tashonda Whitaker. I implore you to take in the audiobook version, read the ebook or the paperback book of her newest novel, Role Play. That is our feature novel of the month, as you can see here before you, right here in the middle. So please do not hesitate to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. In addition to that, stay tuned to my Facebook page for Mental Chatter Musings monthly book giveaway, where you can have an opportunity to win an autographed copy of any of these three novels. Not only Role Play by Tashonda Whitaker, but also Deadliest Intuitions, my newest psychological thriller, which released last week, or Untame's Never Again, No More. So please don't hesitate to stop by my page and see what is going on and interact with me, because we do have these book giveaways. Now, let's see. Oh, make sure that you check out the sneak peeks inside of the newsletter. I'll put the newsletter link in the down bar here. You can go on eraybooks.com and see it, or you can see it on Facebook at eraytaronic on that page. There are 2 sneak peeks into Role Play inside. One to read and one to listen to. So before you take in the full Monty, I suggest you take in those sneak peeks first. Pun intended. Now, this week, Diane Rambert is back with Diamond's World on Clubhouse at 7 p.m. on Friday Eastern Standard Time. She'll be chatting it up with author Ty Marshall about his catalog and what he has coming up next. You can also check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting on Friday. It's where authors give you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies' choosing. If you want to participate as an artist in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans, the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club. Now on Saturday, I will be gracing the stage of Murder, Mayhem, and Mysteries on Clubhouse at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is on Saturday. I will be not only reading a snippet from my novel, but I will be giving away an autographed paperback. So please stop by. They also have a segment that they do every Saturday that's called Murder Minutes, and they give a log line. This time I'll be giving a subject or a log line for an artist to expand on, and they give you a chance to come up to the stage and shortly expand on it. It's kind of like a freestyle type of thing. So stop by, please. Let's talk about this week, because we got some healing aspected. We got Mercury and the Sun still conjunct in Leo flying through, which is your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So we've got some healing aspecting, your behind the scenes area, your shared finances, and home and family. So let's talk about it. If you have any aspects between 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, more or less, this will aspect you more heavily, okay, than it will someone else. Now, the new moon was yesterday, but it's still permeating for the next 2 weeks. The 8-8 portal is open until the 12th. Okay, which means that is the time you want to manifest during the 8-8 portal. Okay, that's where the veil is thinnest between here and the spirit world, because Earth is aligned with the galactic center. Now, under the guise of this full new moon for the next 2 weeks, it's best to look forward to new opportunities and assistance aspecting you, as opposed to hanging on to old grudges. On the other side, you might find that someone just will not let sleeping dogs lie. This angle awards Aries and Sagittarius placements blessings. So that's personal finances behind the no, that's personal finances and resources for you in career, as well as work, health, and daily routines, and where you are of service to others. That's wonderful for you. Making money through working and being of service to others, getting a job, getting some type of blessings in work. Also, you have opportunities and assistance for the next 2 weeks in home and family and shared finances. Money coming into you, shared finances coming into you through work, through you being of service to others, or even through the home. You know, though that governmental money coming through, and different things like that. Money for the home that helps you forge toward your highest aspirations. Opportunities to work from home. You have some relatives that might be down and out and they need health assistance, or for you to take care of them. You could have assistance and opportunities to do that. It all just depends on your situation. But the friction you can see during this 2 week period, as far as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, is people, first of all, communication, getting back and forth to work. You might have some car trouble. Okay, no speeding. You don't want to get any tickets, so be very mindful of that. Check your tires. Make sure you got an oil change. Take care of your vehicle. You don't want to get into an argument during short distance travel. So don't argue with anyone on the road. No road rage. You might have to take a sibling to work or to school. You might have to, just shocking things pop up with siblings or your networks of people. You might have to help one of your friends get to work, back and forth. You could have people gossiping about you behind the scenes from near and far that you work with. Those are just things that you're going to deal with. And some of the things around your neighborhood can shock you, that, the shocks and surprises that you can incur during short distance travel. So be very mindful of that. Try not to be arguing with people. And I can kind of see that already with, my husband being Pisces rising, and, the road rage. So calm it down, okay? Now on Monday, this is a single transit. The sun is in Leo at 17 degrees. It's a great day to get to work. Allow your creative juices to flow. You could find yourself under the eyes of admiration because of it. But you have to put in the work and drop the ego. Either way, you're bound to receive some dirty looks. So it is what it is. On Tuesday, the 10th, the sun is in Leo at 18 degrees. So focus on what you have going on Tuesday, as opposed to other people's business. Avoid being arrogant and critical of others. Be mindful that on that day, you might run into that behavior. People being arrogant, people being critical of you, people being all up in your business at work. It's going to be people at work most likely for you. Okay? So just be mindful of that. On Wednesday, the sun is at 19 degrees. Leo. Or it could also be, a sibling, or, somebody in your neighborhood or something like that. Just nosy neighbors. It could be that too. Now on Wednesday, the sun is at 19 degrees Leo. If you have any aspects between, I hope you've been doing your aspects. If you have any aspects between 16 and 22 degrees, this will aspect you more heavily. I like to tell you the aspects every once in a while, just in case you forget to add and subtract those aspects and expand that area. It's a great day to get things done on Wednesday and have fun, but mostly have fun, because around 11 o'clock, the moon is going to go void, of course, so you might not get much done after 11, but it's a recreational day. Recreational pursuits are favored, especially with Mercury moving over into your area of relationships at 0 degree. It's a day to mix things up, to have fun. You might receive an invite to a party or a social event. So just try not to overdo it for the next 30 days starting on Wednesday, because that angle affords you blessings to your relationships through friends, social networks, as well as your neighborhood, your networks of people, and things like that. So shocking communication could come through, and shocking blessing through relationships you already harbor, like your siblings, or like your networks of people, or people in your community, or people you deal with on a daily basis that you might call sis and bro and things like that. You could have blessings come into you starting on Wednesday. Now, as far as the assistance and opportunities for that 30-day period, you're going to receive as far as your relationships, they're going to deal with what you think and what you preach. They're going to come to you because of your education and skills. They're going to come to you through long distance travel. You might even have the opportunity to travel to see a partner. You might even have the opportunity to travel to see a partner for romance, a partner for creative endeavors, a child. You know, you might travel to see a child. You'll have those assistance and opportunities. Some of your relationships can be critical of you in home and family and in career. So please be mindful of that. You know, people are going to do that. Some people are just low vibrational in career, and in home and family, they just want you to forge towards your highest aspirations. So yeah, they can be critical of you. But be mindful of that coming your way for the next 30-day period, starting on Wednesday. On Thursday, this is a single transit. The sun is at 20 degrees Leo. You could have an epiphany or miraculous discovery that day. So make sure you take time to meditate and think on things, because you could really spark up the solution to a problem on that day, especially with the Moon in Libra trining series and the North Node in Gemini. Your area of home and family may be a problem you've been having with home and family. Suddenly you get the epiphany. And it's also trining behind the scenes in shared finances. So maybe you get an epiphany as to what to do about this money coming to you in shared finances, or how to gather this money in shared finances, or how to do this thing that you're so passionate about. This is a place where you've been previously receiving restrictions and responsibilities, and even karma, behind the scenes, trying to gain closure. So now you might get that spark of inspiration or that insight. On Friday the 13th, be mindful of who you trust and seek assistance from on that day. That's actually very fitting, Friday the 13th. Naivety can cause you some strife. It's suggested that you keep your good news to yourself, because haters are on the prowl, whether it be friends or family. With Mercury and Virgo squaring your relationships, squaring home and family at 3 degrees, your win-win situation might not sit well with everybody, especially if you have aspects between 0 and 6 degrees. Someone could attempt to mess things up for you. So don't tell everybody at work what's going on with you. Don't tell everybody that you encounter during your daily routines when you get blessings, because everybody might not like it, and you don't want the bad juju. On Saturday, August the 14th, Leo is at 22 degrees. The sun is in Leo at 22 degrees. Even if you sense some deceit or jealousy among friends or social groups or even family, let your creative talent shine anyway, because it can bring you favor, and that's what it's all about. Even though the moon in Scorpio is squaring Saturn in Aquarius, you have, squaring what you think and what you preach. Jupiter's in Aquarius as well, in your area of secret, sacrifice, and solitude. So you'll be okay. Don't worry about it, okay? Shine regardless, okay? Do what you feel is right for you. Now, this whole week, you have, let's talk about your cards. Permeating your week is the Ace of Wands, okay? And the Ace of Wands talks about some opportunity coming your way. See, that stick is being handed off. You got some opportunity aspecting you, some type of good communication, success in plans and projects. It's a good time to take an important step forward. It's advising you to go for it, to take the risk. Okay, that's what's aspecting you all week. Now, you also have this Hierophant card. The Hierophant can speak about a business, or it could speak about a mother figure. Okay, it could speak about a business like, a big building like Chrysler, GM, Procter and Gamble, a bigger business organization, publishing company, any of that stuff. A place with multiple employees. It could be governmental as well. But anyway, this is aspecting you, okay? You're either thinking about walking away from a situation with a mother, or you're thinking about walking away from a situation with a business where you already have 8 cups full. Think very, 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 very long and hard about this, because you don't want to leave a situation and then you regret it later. Okay, so the Eight of Cups talks about disappointment, withdrawal, abandonment. A relationship faces an important decision. Long-term thinking is important because at least one person is likely to move on. You may want to weigh your options carefully or beforehand, so you have confidence you made the right choice. You might be wanting to leave a mother figure. You might be wanting to leave an organization. You might be wanting to leave a house, especially if you're younger and you're wanting to move out away from your parents. You might be wanting to do that. And you're wanting to do this because of the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles talks about some new beginning offer. Remember, it's beginning. It's just that you might get some something in the mail or an email or some type of information about a financial opportunity. This represents hard work and maturity, even diligence. It favors new projects, but advises you to stay on top of your financial concerns and not be wasteful, so that you can be in good shape down the road. Don't overindulge. So if you have money coming in, if you're younger and you have money coming in and you're thinking about moving out from your mother, leaving a situation, make sure you save the right amount of money so that you're not stuck in a bad situation later on. Okay? If you're thinking about losing a job, leaving a job, make sure you have that money accumulated and you're using it in the right way, because you don't want to leave and then turn around and you've overindulged and then you're having money woes. So be mindful of that. Okay? Know your budget. Sit down and do a budget out if that's what you're going to have to do. Now, you also have the Temperance card. It's asking you to have balance. Just like I was saying, look within. Weigh everything out. Harmonize your conflicts. Think about your opposing demands on life. Control your volatile influences. Temperance is key to keeping positive influences in a forward motion. Okay? You have great progress and great potential for relationships and business or even projects. You even have the sun illuminating more for you, bringing in this goodness as to this win you have coming in. And win is about victory, public recognition, success. This is some type of win coming in for you with this Six of Wands. Self-confidence, reward. You're overcoming and breaking through, and it's imminent for you. You're moving forward where something has been temporarily stalled. It could be legal matters, delayed contracts, a work issue. You succeed, and your reward is well deserved. It's time to celebrate. You're coming into the sun, and you're getting some type of reward this week. Just make sure you keep your emotions balanced and keep your life balanced, your goals balanced, and things like that. Now, you also have the King of Wands aspect, and this talks about a natural born leader. Okay? Not only does it talk about a natural born leader, but he's wise, compassionate, he or she. Okay? It could be a she too. It's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person, but honorable behavior is indicated there. That person is respected by those around them. Okay? And then you also have the Empress card. Okay? Now, the Empress talks about abundance. The Empress talks about fertility. It talks about it could relate to a marriage or pregnancy or the positive influence of a mother figure. Maybe even your mother is a Leo rising, Leo sun moon rising, Sagittarius sun moon rising, or Aries sun moon rising. Okay, and then you also have, but it talks about it's a stable for committed relationships, and harmony is indicated in the home. And harmony might be indicated in the home with, with you or possibly this fire sign person and this mother figure. Okay. You also have emotional fulfillment coming in. Okay. So this is nice. You're having some type of emotional fulfillment coming in with this King of Cups. Okay. And with the King of Cups, he talks about problem solving, emotional balance. Remember, this is a natural born leader. So maybe this natural born leader is coming in and he's saying, okay, I'm going to solve some problems. I want to negotiate with this mother. Remember, we were talking about you maybe even having these issues or wanting to leave a mother figure or an organization or something like that. This could relate to that as well. Maybe you're solving some problems. Maybe you, might find yourself distant or lost in your own thoughts. Okay, but it indicates that problems will be solved. Okay, just make sure you have temperance with things. Okay, this energy is calm, cool, and reassuring. Okay, your heart is better suited than your head to assess the situation as it pertains to dealing with this Empress person or this King of Wands person. Okay? Now, that being said, you might have some situation going on to where you have to keep your wits about you because somebody wants something from you in the situation. Okay? Somebody might be working for their own interests and want something from you. And if it is this mother figure or someone in this organization, you know, they might not want you to leave because they want what they want out of you. But you have to do what you have to do for you. And that is, that's understandable. I can understand that. My son is a Pisces rising and he's thinking about moving. And I don't want him to move because, he's 19, but that's my baby. And I don't want him to go. But it is how it is, And I do want something from him. I want him to stay home. But, if that's not your situation and this is something else, this card advises you to keep your eye on your personal possessions at this time. There could be a lack of trust in the situation. You need to use your wits to triumph because somebody wants something from you. Maybe somebody's not telling you the whole truth in a matter, but it's asking you to be an authority and have that clear intellect when you're dealing, especially with your emotions, when you're dealing with this Empress person, whether it's a mother or whether it's just a female figure. It's asking you to make sure that you are using your cunning and your stealth, okay? Because they certainly probably are. And you could be dealing with a gambit of people. I'm thinking this is you. I'm thinking that is probably a mother figure and maybe even a father figure around you, or maybe a male figure around you. It could be a friend, an uncle, a brother, an older brother, but this is a leader, and maybe all of these people want something from you, but you want to do what you want to do, and they want you to do what they want you to do. You have a lot of people influencing you, or a lot of people wanting to have their say. So be mindful of that and just compromise. But do what you feel like is best for you. God bless you, Pisces. And I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye now.